I killed the battery. So again, on behalf of our chairman, Greg Lebedev, and the board of directors, on behalf of Andrew Wilson and senior leadership, and we have a number of us here, Oksana, Tony, Becky, and myself, and of course with Andrew. I want to say that SIPE, its staff, its partners are back. We are back. We are back stronger. We are back sharper. We are back more focused. And we are better than ever with our partners, right? So we're going to be working together. And maybe on a project that we work on sticks, carrots, and straight jackets. But among many other things, buckle up. Buckle up. We're going to be doing more things. But I also, on your behalf, like yesterday, I want to declare today a success. True success. I've been sitting here learning, benefiting, and getting so much energy. And it's a success because of the staff, but the quality of the partners we have. Look around you. We have amazing quality of partners that make things happen, that get things done. So again, thank you very much. But it's a success today and yesterday because of the hard work of the team. Jane and the unknown soldiers working around. Thank you all very much. You make this happen. Our communications team, again, hiding, taking all of this. So thank you very, very much. I want to also acknowledge Eric. Eric, I've been working with you for so long. All of us. Andrew has been working with you for so long. He took this issue of corrosive capital, worked on constructive capital, worked with Natalia and the team to make it a reality, and together we established the Center for Accountable Investment that has delivered so much. So on behalf of everybody, Eric, thank you. But the star of all of this show today, yeah, Eric, thank you. I'm going to invite Kathy Tai to come up and say the closing remarks, but not yet. I just want to introduce Kathy from my own perspective. I've been watching Kathy for a long, long time, proudly watching her grow from a program assistant at that time, working with one person in the Asia department to building this global initiative, global work in Asia and the Pacific, and also all over the world. Now she's the deputy director of the Asia and the Pacific division, but not just that. She is our lead on China in the world and a top expert in Washington on the issue, right? So she's doing an amazing job. But she's a tireless worker. There's a rumor at SIPE that maybe there are 2 Kathys, maybe 3 Kathys. One is traveling, one is doing her job in Asia and the Pacific, one is doing in China and the world, and maybe a 4th one organizing things like this. So please join me in welcoming Kathy, everybody. I'm going to cry, so I'm going to just my partner.
That was too generous. I always joke that I grew up at SIPE. So I'm a true believer to SIPE's mission. And so really today, I think it's a moment for celebration. As we conclude today's event, 2 words really stood out. It's economic growth and economic resilience. Over the past 40 plus years, SIPE has been working with the private sectors across the world to promote market-oriented reforms and create a level playing field for business to thrive. We have been working with partners to reduce red tapes, to streamline business processes, to create a more enabling business environment. The reason for that is to attract and to promote investments. Because investment brings jobs, know-how, and prosperity to emerging markets. Many of us here today, precisely because we enjoy the economic freedom and liberties that a market economy and free trade make possible. Yet, too often, we forget to celebrate the progress, the prosperity, and the opportunities they have brought to countless communities around the world over the past decades. I'll take myself as an example. I grew up in Taiwan. My grandparents They ran a small mom and pop corner shop just around the street. They were able to raise 7 kids. It's because of the entrepreneurship that have lifted people like my family for generations. It's the entrepreneurship that have offered opportunities, that have provided educations for many kids like myself, like my parents. This morning, our panel discussed how investors look at democracy, transparency, and the rule of law when making boardroom decisions about where to invest. That is why we are here, to reaffirm our commitment to market-oriented reforms and to the roles that business can play in driving positive change. At the same time, we must confront the risks of corrosive capital with massive inflows of investments into infrastructure space without proper and appropriate safeguarding mechanisms. SAIP, along with our partners, coined the term of corrosive capital to describe the type of investment that undermines democratic principles, weakens the rule of law, and rewards only a few at the expense of many. Our partners have shared a lot of success and stories and achievement on the ways to mitigate corrosive capital risks. Verite reminded us that 66 cents of every dollar they're paying off of their loan right now, that doesn't go to the principal. It's only paying off the interest of the loan they borrowed. IEA also shared Kenya's experience of building a very costly railway that the general public is not able to afford. And they told us that transparency should be common sense when you make investment decisions. And it's in fact embedded in some countries' constitutions, like Kenya, like the Philippines. So the constitution's provisions actually ask the government to disclose the information about the loans they borrow. But there are secrecy clauses that's embedded in all the Chinese loan agreements that prevent from them to doing so. So the citizens do not have abilities to know how much financial liabilities their country are undertaking. We have to do more to shed light on these risks, and we have to do more to try to improve the situation for the future of the generations. And in our last panels, they discussed the importance of exactly that, to shed light of the risks and then to strengthen the conditions that market can be more attractive to conducive and constructive capital. That is the kind of investment that fuels broad-based growth, strengthens institutions, and supports small and medium enterprises. Throughout the day, we have heard from business representatives, thought leaders, and policymakers who share this commitment with us. Together, we will continue to build resilient market, advance economic freedom, and meet the challenges of the day. Last but not least, I really want to thank you all for being here to share your great ideas, your commitment, and your partnership. Thank you for being here today to not just celebrate the achievement and progress we've made, but also to commit to do more together. And so, thank you all for being here, and thank you, SAIP's leadership, to support us. An event like this really takes a village, and as Abdul said, Eric is my partner in crime in a lot of things we do today, so special kudos to Eric. And also to Jane and all the teams that have made this possible, all the junior staff, Allison, Emma, Naomi, Allison D, and Sophia. Really, there are so many people in the program teams that without all your support, this is not possible. And so while we believe it, we're working on it, let's also have fun doing it. So thank you all.
I have been instructed to tell you to please line up for a group photo. What a great opportunity. Come on, 2 lines.